Okay, we're back with another VOD review. Just in case you haven't seen me before, I'm a rank 40 peak 4.4 tank player. I've been playing Overwatch for probably 3 years now, coaching for a year and a half, maybe 2 years now. Over 100 VOD reviews done on Fiverr, 5-star, what can I say? But yeah, we're here today, we're taking a look at Moonshoe on the Ana. I did a VOD review for them on Fiverr, and then they're in my Discord. I asked for a VOD review in my Discord, and they were the first one to post it. So we're going to look through, see what they've improved on, and see what we can do, and bring up any kind of points or things to improve on. If you're interested in getting a VOD review, number one, there's a link to my Fiverr in the description, and there's also an invite link to my Discord. We just talk about Overwatch and the updates and any questions, and then occasionally I'll ask for a VOD review to make a video. And so if you're looking for a VOD review for free, then you might be lucky and get one of them. Really nice nade though. This position's nice, but it can be a little bit risky where you don't get certain sight lines. And also, as soon as the enemy team know you're there, you're going to get pressured out pretty quickly with the Houndzo there. Okay. So far pretty nice. Missed our nade on the Genji there. Weird rotation for no reason. I'm just going to watch for a minute, kind of get an idea of what's going on. Nice nade. Play slow, we have nano here, we can maybe nano our Genji. Just need to stay alive, play out of the line of sight, we don't need to be on the payload. Oh! Okay, ouch. That's unlucky. So, we're playing a lot in the open so far. Like, we did this like one weird rotation here, we like rotate around the boxes for no reason. But what we're achieving here, we could achieve back here, or we could achieve behind here. We don't need to be on top of the payload, or like in front of the payload, or anything like that. It's kind of unlucky on the nano. Personally, I would have been nanoing offensively rather than defensively anyway. But yeah, we shouldn't be in this like open position in front of the payload. We need to be back behind cover. Look for a nade maybe. Nice. Yeah, unlucky. I was going to say you need to nade your Rhine early there. If we have our nade available and our Rhine's on critical HP, especially when the enemy team are trying to push forward, we need our Rhine at the front of our team. And so if he's low HP, obviously he's going to be falling back. We need to pump him with heals pretty much as quickly as possible because he's going to be falling back. We need him at full HP so he feels confident and he's able to go in. We probably could have won that if we didn't waste the nano on the Lucio. So unfortunate. And just get quite out on rotation there. Not too bad, we'll skip forward here just a little bit. Okay, maybe that's a little bit too far. So, game plan for this fight is we want to play on the high ground. The Wrecking Ball is going to be a big problem. So, oh, okay, this fight's lost, surely. So we got quite out on the rotation, and our team didn't die or fall back. They didn't wait for us, they just staggered. So we're in a bit of a bad position here. Like a bad situation. No. Okay, so we're already down 2 people there. We'll deep dive into everything a little bit more. I'm just trying to get a general idea of how we're playing. I think our cooldown usage has improved quite a lot, but our positioning and our both of our nanos have been bad, basically, and our positioning can still do with some work. Nice nade. At the end of every fight, we want to be setting up on the high ground. We've kind of limited ourselves and where we're allowed to play to this like tiny little area. If you nade your crew, you should outlive. Yeah. Yeah, we kind of limited where we can play and the angles that we can play from. just by being on the low ground. We want to start up on the high ground pretty much every fight, especially if we win the last fight, so we have that time to set up on the high ground. We want to be setting up on that high ground. We don't want to be rotating onto the high ground mid-fight like we just did, because it leaves our team vulnerable. So we want to start there, and then we can fall back if the enemy team pressure us, or if there's a reason to. But being on the high ground allows us to get more offensive nades, and a better sightline on our team. I don't know how we missed that sleep. Looked like it went through him, to be honest. Unfortunate. So we've got the Nano Blade combo here. The enemy team have nothing really that they can do to deal with it, so should be chilling. We just need to fully regroup. Go in with this Nano Blade. Should be good. Okay, so I think we talked about this last time, but we need to wait for the right cooldowns. Like wait till the right moment in like animations to throw out our cooldowns. I feel like it was with you that we spoke about this, but maybe not. But for example, this the Wrecking Ball Slam is a really easy animation to time, because as soon as this fireball starts to happen, you know he's going to slam down. Even there's like a voice line like going down or something like that that Wrecking Ball says before he slams into the ground. So as soon as we see this, we know, okay, we need to throw a sleep down to here. He's going to land. When he lands, he's actually in an animation cancel for like 0.2 seconds, I think, something like that. Like as soon as you land, you can't move straight away. You're stuck in the ground for like a small amount of time, and that's when we want to be looking to get that sleep off. So we need to pay attention to the like start of that cooldown and then time it, and then we know when to throw our sleep dart out. It's the same thing with like a Genji dash. If you see a Genji in one place and you know he's dashing, or like you see him starting to dash, you can flick to where you know the end of that dash is going to be, because dash is always the same length. They're always going to dash the same distance, unless they're dashing into the ground. But like as soon as you see that dash animation, we can line up our sleep dart and time it so that we actually hit it. Yeah, so we're definitely throwing out sleep a lot. Could maybe nano that. Yeah, I'd nano that. Yes, we have Nano Blade, but oh, okay. Well, we missed that nano anyway. But we have Nano Blade, but your Ryan used Shatter. He was in front of the enemy team. Like, it's a great time to use Nano. We don't have to Nano Blade. Nano Blade is really nice, obviously, especially going into like the start of the fight. If we're walking in, we're trying to engage, we're trying to take space, Nano Blade's really nice to like open up with. But if we're in the middle of the fight, your Ryan's half HP, he's used Shatter, everyone got slammed. Like, it's a great opportunity to use Nano, and we don't want to not use it just because we're waiting for Blade. We also charge our Nano faster, so it's not the end of the world if we use Nano and then they use Blade separately. Right, the Genji might flame you. Okay, that was a really bad aim on the nade. Yeah, the Genji might flame you, but who cares? Mute him and ignore him. Nice sleep. Oh. Nice try on the offensive nade there, but whoa. Yeah, we're just throwing out these sleep darts. Like, we need to be saving them for something specific. Like, okay. I think in the last VOD review, I was talking about using our sleep dart more because we weren't using it for anything. And we need to find like the middle ground between the two. So, for example, it's going to be different depending what enemy composition or what the enemy team composition is. Like with a D.Va, a Monkey, a Wrecking Ball, whenever the enemy tanks are going to be more offensive or like more aggressive, then you're going to want to be saving your cooldowns for that dive, for that like engagement. Whereas if the enemy team's on Reinhardt or something, then we can just throw our sleeps down into the choke. Okay, waste of our nade there completely. No need for it at all. Oh, yeah, our Ryan put us in a really rough spot there. Probably would have been worth just teleporting through the choke and then playing with him on that, like on the wall there. But, yeah. Really rough position to play. Okay, so we're just going to regroup as a team. Hopefully not get picked off by typing in Discord or something. I'm going to feel really cringe doing it, but if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, please subscribe, drop a like. That would be epic. Join the Discord. It's quite nice, like going on Discord and just being able to like talk with a bunch of people at loads of different ranks and just talk about stuff and different people's opinions on what's going on with Overwatch. Like the break change, so the shield's massive. What? So weird. So we're doing a lot of damage. Oh no, sorry, we're doing a lot of healing, but we're not having much impact. I think we did speak about this last time again with the Rico, is like we have this teleport ability, we have that immortality nade. We can be a lot more aggressive. That's how you is in your backline, so it's unlucky. Yeah. Yeah, so we can look to be a lot more aggressive and try and contest this high ground, because this high ground's causing a lot of problems and your Reinhardt's not really going to be able to do anything about it. Ideally, your Lucio would be just booping them off the high ground into your team, and then your team can deal with them. But if he's not, we need to try and play so either the enemy team on that high ground are looking at us so our team can rotate, or we just try and pressure them off the high ground by just shooting at them. And that can be close range, like we could climb up the wall next to them. Oh nice, our Ryan's actually going to push him out. Really nice. Wasted nade again. Nice, really nice move. But yeah, if your Ryan's not doing that, your tank's not doing that, you need to do it. It's going to be really hard, and the chances are you're not going to be able to do it. But the chances of you maybe doing it is better than there's zero chance of your tank doing it, right? But yeah, our damage to healing, like when mid-fight, it seems to be really good. Like, we're doing damage, we're pumping out healing to the right people at the same time. Our awareness is really good. Sorry, I should probably read through the notes that you put here. This game specifically is an example of a game I thought I could have played a lot better in, definitely not one of my best. The enemy ball was quite a problem for us in particular. I'm nearing the Masters rank and hopefully I'll reach it soon. So this is a Diamond 2 game. Very nice. Yes. Oh yeah. Really nice. Go crazy. Go crazy. Unlucky with the nade there. Nice kill. Don't know why we high noon that. But yeah, really nice. We went aggressive with our Junkrat. Really nice. There are some like tiny things where like I feel like we could be more aggressive. Like when your Lucio was going aggressive to try and push down the Rana and kill her, I probably would have teleported to our Lucio and tried to help him with that. But you tried to save your teammates, it just didn't work. So it's kind of a trade-off that you have to make. I tend to go with the more offensive, more aggressive plays because it means I'm putting more of the game, like I'm controlling the game more. Whereas if I'm just keeping my Junkrat alive, then I'm relying on my Junkrat to carry. You know, like I'm keeping him alive so that he can carry. Whereas if I just go and kill the person myself, it doesn't really matter if the Junkrat's dead or alive. But I suppose it is a very, very fine line. But I would suggest trying to be more aggressive overall and then slowly reining it back over time. Like, it's much easier to be too aggressive and then slowly bring it back than to be not aggressive enough, and then you'll never know how aggressive you can be. Nice. So if you get the headshot melee combo, you can basically one-shot Tracer, which is quite nice. Yeah, we're getting loads of kills there. Unlucky, but yeah, really nice play there. Nice and aggressive. Good shots on the Hanzo. Nice. Oh, your sensitivity looks fine as well. I can't remember. With a lot of VOD reviews, it's always like the sensitivity is the first thing I point out. So if I did point out your sensitivity and you changed it, it does look a lot better. But if you didn't, then, or if I didn't, then I'm waffling. Right, care for that. Mercy on the high ground. Nice nade. I think you're... It looked like you were unaware of that Mercy there. Like, I could hear her flying around. And like the Valk noise. Nice, good target priority, trying to shoot the Mercy there. Unlucky. So, the problem we're having with this game is just our tanks not controlling the high ground. And the enemy team are like very, very mobile. Like Kiriko TP, Mercy can fly, Ash has coach gun, Soldier can sprint, and Wrecking Ball can just go anywhere whenever he wants. So it's really tough for your team to push, like you're pushing them off the high ground, and then your Rhein's dropping down, and your full team's dropping down, and then the enemy team are just rotating back to the high ground, and we're getting picked off. And that is really a problem with our team comp, but the way we could fix that ourselves is by, if we were in voice chat, like saying, okay guys, you guys stay on the high ground, until we get a couple of picks, and then we drop down, rather than pushing them off the high ground and then dropping down. We actually wait until we get some picks, and then drop down, because we're much more likely to win the fight then. Or you say, like, you guys stay on the high ground, I'll push the payload. So that way you're putting yourself in more danger, but because you have that teleport, you have that immortality, you can afford to be more aggressive and push that payload, which is going to create pressure on the payload and force the enemy team to drop down. It's on the Lucio for the touch. Very nice. Ooh. Okay. Pretty rough, rough wall riding. Nice. On the heal, I hope. So we don't need any speed here, we just need to be on heal. Lucio's speed is basically to either rotate or to engage. Like dive the enemy basically. Any other time, we want to be on heal. We could have booped that ball off and not let him touch. If we were more aware, we should be on heal. I think we win this, but very, very, very clunky Lucio gameplay. That's it. Your crew popped off. Happy days. But yeah, as a general rule, Lucio speed is for like pushing towards a fight, or rotating to a different position, or running away from the enemy team. Any kind of mid-fight, we need to be on heal. Especially when we've just gotten back to the fight, we don't really know what's going on. We don't know what the HP of our team are. We don't know how many of the enemy team are left alive, what cooldown they've used. We want to be on heal. We want to be just keeping our team as pumped up as we can, and then just staying alive, because the longer we stay alive, the more healing we're going to do, and the more help we're going to be to our team. You said the Wrecking Ball was a problem as well. You want to look to just boop Wrecking Ball every engage. Now that we're on Lucio, we can be a massive problem to ball. Like, playing against the FD God I can't, when I'm playing Wrecking Ball, I just can't engage, because he just boops me away all over the place, off the map, and I don't even know I can end up off the map. It's crazy. Again, we should be on heal. As soon as we get out of that minefield, straight back on the heal. This is final fight, so we don't want to use beat. I wouldn't really pay attention to the flankers or try and isolate myself for a duel here, just because I've got beat and I know it's a final fight. Okay, he has blade soon. Boop him away. Oh, unlucky. We got a grapple down, it was a nice grapple. We wasted beat there though. Just look to boot people off the point here. We probably don't even need to kill them, we just need to boot them off. That Bob was touching the point. There we go. Whew. Little bit messy on the Lucio. But overall, to be fair, not bad. Wasted the beat. We don't seem to be very good with our ultimate, I'm not going to lie. Like the nanos. And the beats. The beat. One beat, not two beats. Okay. And we're on Baptiste for the last fight. You said why you're on Baptiste. You're on Baptiste for the stall / final fight. Okay. I can understand why. Just because Baptiste, obviously, immortality does a lot more healing. And Nano is quite a strong tool for Ana. But in a minute, you can build a Nano easily. I think we've built a Nano within a minute on the first fight of the game. So, I personally, if I was an Ana main, I enjoy playing Ana the most. I feel like I'm the best on Ana. I would be playing Ana here. Like, we have time to build an Ana. But I can understand why you would go Baptiste for sure. Especially if you're in voice chat or text chat and just say like, Ryan, take a bit of damage for me so I can build a Nano really quick. Or, you know, something like that. Oh, oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, so this is where having like knowledge about other heroes really comes in. So Wrecking Ball has a really nice rollout here where grapples onto this corner and he can swing around and boop. And so basically you just got hit with a fire grenade and then he came around. I assume it's with that grapple. It's quite a well-known, like very overused grapple. So I would assume that's what he did. Yeah, up here, and then you can see swing around and then boop him off the high ground. So he essentially did what your Rhine didn't do for the first like 3 minutes of the first round. And unluckily we got hit by a rocket at the same time. We should have shifted rather than use Star Immortality though. Like, we get hit by a rocket, we want to shift. Now we switch to Ana? 30 seconds remaining. Yeah, well, this is just... It's just lost, but yeah. Really unlucky that you just got wombo comboed there. Maybe our positioning could have been slightly better, for example, if we were playing on the stairs or playing on these stairs. We didn't know they had a Pharah, but playing in this kind of area, so again, we're out of the line of sight, but we can still heal our team. Yeah. So, honestly, the main things were our ability usage, like not our main abilities. Well, I suppose we were wasting nade sometimes. Oh no, we were wasting sleep sometimes, and then on Karika we were wasting a nade sometimes. But also your ultimates. I don't think we got a good nano off, and our beat wasn't great. Like, we wasted beat really. So they're the main things, and then small bits of positioning, like always try and be behind a cover or be playing next to cover. Like, for example, we were playing out here, we'd have to walk all the way around here to try and get to cover. So if we were playing here, then we can just do, you know, jump, shoot, jump, shoot, jump, shoot, and then if we get into trouble, we can just back up. So again, just try and think about like natural cover and where we can play. Don't rely on that Rhine shield, because as soon as he puts it down, you're in a very, very rough situation, and you don't want to have to rely on your teammates, right? If you're trying to carry the game, you don't want to rely on your teammates at all, and so natural cover is going to be your best option. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Like, just abilities. Obviously our rotations sometimes are rotated at like weird times. Like here we rotated around this box for no reason, and then when we were playing over here, like midway through the fight, we just decided we were going to rotate up onto the high ground, and 2 of our team died while we were doing it. So try and set up more before a fight. Put yourself in a better position. Always start off on the high ground if you can. Depending on the enemy team comp, for example, if they're on Pharah, then you're not going to want to isolate yourself on the high ground. You want to be playing with your other support in an enclosed space, ideally. Yeah. If you have any questions, send me a message on Discord. Thank you very much for sending me the VOD review. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.